Welcome back. This video is going to show you how to add a sibling to your family. So if you have a grade 1 student that's starting out with wisdom this year, you're going to want to add a sibling. So in order for us to do that, we have to go inside one of our current student applications. So I've already clicked on this button. It just takes a few seconds for it to generate. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk through the beginning process of the application for my fictitious student. Her name is Jolene. So we'll need to verify her information, page 1. And I've shown you the details in the full overview video. So we're just going to go through that information. If it's correct, we save and continue. Make any changes necessary before you save it. And then the second page is still for Jolene. It's student part 2. Just going to make sure the information is correct before we continue. And on the parent page, we can verify that our parent information is correct, up to date. And then at the bottom, you can see there's a yellow button that says Add New Sibling. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It'll open up a little window where you can add the basic information for your child. So you want to make sure that you add the first name, middle name, and last name. You need to choose the gender, and then you also need to add the birth date. Has the child previously attended? No, that this child has not, but I do want to create that application for the student. So we want to save that information. And at this point, we can continue on with the application for Jolene. We are still inside Jolene's application. So you can go ahead and finish that. And when you get to the end, I'm not going to go through that. That will take just a little bit of time. So I'm going to skip that part, but I'm going to go back to the student page where you will now see I have another application to fill out, and it's for Joe, the new student. So now we can generate that application and go in and make sure that his information is correct. So by going through this process by using that yellow button within a current active student with wisdom, it's going to actually pull the same address information from the family profile that we already have in the database. So the address here is exactly the same. You will need to update information that we wouldn't have on file because it's a new student. So you do need to choose the citizenship. If you have Indigenous or Aboriginal status, then you would update that information here. On the second page, you don't worry about the Alberta student number. We will either have to pull it from the current database from Alberta Education if they have an active account already, or we would just create a new one if it's a brand new student in Alberta. But you will need to choose a grade level. So this would be the age appropriate grade for your child. Update your Francophone information. The name of the resident school board, that will automatically be populated from the database according to which city you live in. So the system will automatically do that for us. Fill out the information if the education program is to be conducted anywhere besides your home address. And then you can continue on through the application process for Joe. If you need to add any more siblings, you can do that in the same fashion here. And as you can see, within Joe's application, it is going to show that he has a sibling, and it's that first student, Jolene. And that concludes this video on how to add a new sibling.